Chapter 2: Layers of Awareness. As we continue to explore consciousness, we encounter the concept of awareness as layered. These layers can be imagined as different levels or depths within the mind, each serving its own function and often existing outside of our conscious control. From the thoughts we actively engage with to the subtle, often hidden layers of intuition and instinct, our mind functions in complex ways that reflect and shape our understanding of the world. The conscious mind, surface awareness. The conscious mind is the layer most of us operate within daily. It's the part of the mind that allows us to think critically, make decisions, and react to the world around us. This is where our thoughts, intentions, and perceptions live, essentially, the space where we experience life moment to moment. When we focus on a task, deliberate on a choice, or reflect on our day, we are engaging the conscious mind. It is aware of itself and can monitor our thoughts and actions, giving us the sense of being in control. However, the conscious mind makes up only a fraction of our mental life, like the visible tip of an iceberg floating above the water. Beneath the surface, deeper layers influence our behaviors, thoughts, and beliefs in ways we might not always recognize. The subconscious, the hidden influences. Below the surface lies the subconscious mind, a powerful layer that stores information, beliefs, and patterns from our past experiences. It influences our actions in subtle ways, often without our direct awareness. Memories, automatic behaviors, learned responses, and deeply rooted beliefs all reside here. For example, if we have a fear of public speaking, that anxiety may stem from a past experience that is now stored in the subconscious. The subconscious mind can act like a filter, affecting how we interpret situations and respond to them. While it isn't as easily accessible as the conscious mind, it can be influenced through repetition, habit, and intention. Techniques like visualization, affirmations, and certain therapeutic methods are often used to tap into the subconscious and shift limiting beliefs or create new patterns. The unconscious mind, the reservoir of instinct and archetype. Deeper still is the unconscious mind, which houses aspects of our psyche that are even less accessible to everyday awareness. According to the theories of Carl Jung, the unconscious mind contains not only individual experiences, but also universal patterns, called archetypes. These archetypes represent fundamental human experiences and instincts, such as the hero, the shadow, and the self. Jung suggested that these archetypes shape our perceptions and motivations on a primal level, affecting our actions in ways that transcend individual experience. The unconscious mind also influences us through instincts and drives, similar to those of animals. While we may not be directly aware of it, this layer guides our deepest impulses, survival mechanisms, and emotional responses. The unconscious serves as a reservoir, storing everything from ancestral memory to personal trauma, each aspect playing a role in our overall consciousness. Collective unconscious, a shared layer of awareness. An intriguing concept is the idea of a collective unconscious, a term coined by Jung to describe a shared reservoir of knowledge, instincts, and archetypes that all humans inherit. The collective unconscious can be thought of as a shared mind that connects us to each other and to the experiences of humanity as a whole. In this layer, individual boundaries fade, and universal experiences take precedence. This is why myths, symbols, and similar stories appear across cultures and time periods. They are expressions of the collective unconscious. In some spiritual traditions, the collective unconscious is linked to the idea of a universal mind or divine source, suggesting that all beings are interconnected through this underlying layer of awareness. Whether viewed as a psychological phenomenon or a mystical connection, the collective unconscious offers insight into how consciousness extends beyond the individual, connecting us to something greater. The superconscious, transcending the self. Beyond even the unconscious, some traditions speak of a superconscious layer, a state of awareness that transcends the personal and even collective levels of consciousness. This is often described as the highest state of mind, where one experiences unity with all things, or a connection to divine wisdom. In Eastern traditions, this level of consciousness is akin to enlightenment, a state of pure awareness that dissolves the ego and perceives the world as interconnected and whole. Meditative practices, contemplation, and certain altered states are believed to provide glimpses into the superconscious. Unlike the conscious mind, which is concerned with details, or the subconscious, which filters past experiences, the superconscious is said to be free of attachment, perceiving truth and wisdom beyond ordinary understanding. Navigating the layers. Each layer of consciousness shapes our experience and perception, whether through conscious thought, hidden influences, instinctual drives, or universal truths. By learning to navigate these layers, we can gain greater insight into ourselves, uncover patterns and beliefs that guide our behavior, and even connect to a larger, shared awareness. Each layer holds a key to deeper understanding, reminding us that consciousness is far more expansive than we might have imagined. In the coming chapters, we will explore how to access these layers of awareness, drawing on practices and insights that have helped seekers throughout history unveil the deeper mind. This journey through the layers is not simply about discovering what lies within, but understanding how each layer connects us to the whole, ultimately revealing a consciousness that is both individual and universal.